on opening an awning, whether it's an A&E or a carefree awning, there's a few basic steps. The first step you want to do is you want to open up the travel lock. It's this little knob. They vary a little in style and design, but they all pretty much have the same thing. This particular model is a carefree. Okay, so you'll open this lever. Down in behind the arm, there's a little black knob, and you'll want to just loosen it up. You don't have to take the bolt all the way out, just loosen it. Then you'll take your awning rod and you reach up here and you trip your lever. On the end it says open or close, and you want to make sure you open it or push your rod up to the open position. Okay? Once you get the front end done, then you move to the rear and do the same. You open the travel lock and loosen up the knob in behind. Then with your awning rod, you go up into the top, you grab the black loop, and you pull straight out, and you open the awning to the full extension. Take your tether, bring your tether all the way down to the end. Take your inner arm, slide it all the way to the top, and by putting a little tension, pushing out and down, tighten up the black knob on the back side of that arm. That'll keep your fabric nice and tight. Do this to both ends. Put some tension down on it until your fabric's nice and tight, and then tighten up the knob. Then on the side, there's a lever on the side here. You pull it straight out, grab a hold of the arm, and raise the awning into the position however high you would like it, whether it be full extension or if the sun's in your face and you want to lower it down. The thing is, you want to make sure that the awning is always high enough to clear the door. You don't want the door to rub the fabric across, or you could either tear it, or you'll put over a period of time, you'll put a wear spot or a nice black half moon circle in it. Okay, that's all the way up. Then you can take your tether and just give it a couple of wraps. Wrap it around your arm so that it's not hanging down and blowing around. On certain models, the door will be in the front or the door may be in the rear. And when it's raining, you want to make sure that you lower one end or the other of the awning to keep the water flowing off and not puddling in the center. On this particular model, the door is kind of a little further to the front, but it's kind of in the center also. And what you want to try and do is maintain this distance somewhat up here above the top of the door. So the best thing to do is to open the door to the full extension, and whichever end is the furthest away from the door, go to that end and drop the corner just a little bit to let the water run off. Keep an eye on your door and bring the awning down just a little bit and maintain an inch or so of clearance above the top. Now that'll allow the water to run off without puddling in the middle and bending your awning. Saves on maintenance, saves on us having to repair something later on that's you're going to have to turn into the insurance company or pay for yourself. And on some models, there's a center rafter that gives the center of the awning more support when it's up and when it's down. This particular model does not have it, but if it does, you always have to make sure that you lower the center rafter to a position where you don't bend anything when you lower the corner in times of rain or bad weather. And if it is extremely bad weather and you're in doubt as to whether you should put your awning up, if you're in doubt, put it away. It'll save you a lot of headaches later and a lot of damage in the process. So rule of thumb is, if you're not sure and you're not going to use it because it's bad outside, go ahead and put it away.